Okay, in this lecture, we're going to talk a little bit about some anatomy. Now, get your head out of the gutter. We're going to talk a little bit about the anatomy of a website design, you sicko. Every designer has his or her own way of creating a layout. And as we already know, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So what makes a good layout? Even though there are endless possibilities for web page layouts, there are some conventions that have been established. These conventions allow designers a foundation to start from, but they also allow the user to recognize patterns and therefore improve the user experience. So some common elements would be header and navigation, call to action, primary content, secondary or tertiary content, sidebar, and footer. Let's dive into each of these elements. Header and navigation. Usually horizontal along the very top of the website, but can be along the left or right sides as well. Typically contains the brand or logo. Navigation items are the most important or commonly used links. So in the navigation, they're going to use links that are the most important or common. So here in the apple.com website, obviously they're going to put things like iPhone, watch, iPad, store, and support, because those are the most commonly used links that people are going to look for. They're not going to look for the privacy policy. They're not going to look for the affiliate disclosure. They're going to look for how to buy a freaking iPad, okay? And the navigation is global across the entire website. So it always is there, so it's easy to access. Call to action. Arguably the most important element on a web page. Tells your user what they should do next, should be clear, straightforward, and to the point with a clear benefit to the user. One call to action is more effective than multiple. So here on the Dropbox website, on the homepage, they want you to sign up for a free Dropbox account because Dropbox is awesome. And so you can see here, they have a clear benefit. Good things happen when your stuff lives here. Dropbox keeps your files safe, synced, and easy to share. They're not lying. That is true. And there's the sign up. Do that. It's the only thing they want you to do. So that's a call to action. Primary content highlights the main article, story, or message. Most obvious in blogs and news websites, typically centered, not text-centered, within the layout or on the left side, consuming about 3/4 of the page width. So right here on the New York Times website, very article and news heavy website, obviously, and this is the main content. It seems obvious, but you should know what it is. This is the primary content, and they want you to be able to read this article. Secondary or tertiary content. Content that is secondary to the main message or article. It can be a section with links to other pages or an excerpt of the next article in the blog, usually lower on the page or within a sidebar or footer. Here on the website Pekarsky Stein, a website I actually happened to build. Down here we have the team members, and it is not more important than in this page. This is the about page. So they want people to read about their story. And then below that, they can get to know the team members by clicking on their headshots and reading their biographies. Sidebar, located on the left or right side of the page, hence sidebar, contains content that is secondary or tertiary to the primary content, article, or message. It should not attract attention away from the primary content or call to action, and should be used to enhance the user experience. So here on my website, bradhussey.ca, you might be familiar with this site. The primary content on this specific page is so for you to learn about me, my story, and what I'm all about. And then after that, on the side, there's some stuff there. You can learn how to start your own freelance career by subscribing to my email list. You can check out the tools that I use. You can join one of my courses, or you can see the outlandish life goals that I am trying to conquer. Footer, located at the very bottom or foot of a web page, contains tertiary content that is relevant but not critical, can feature a secondary navigation menu with links to less common pages, and commonly highlights links to social media profiles and other resources. Here on a website that I also helped build, Shearer.com. In the footer, they have a sitemap, they have their address, they have a basic about paragraph, and a little gallery to their Instagram feed. And so, yeah, let's move forward. That was the anatomy of the website design. And next up, we're going to do some more cool stuff. So I'll see you there.